Hi there folks, and welcome to this Fixrovia.com Q&A. Question we've been asked is, can I use other companies to grow my customer base? Yes. The way that you do that is with what we call a mutual interest syndicate. I know it sounds slightly evil, slightly Machiavellian. What you're basically doing is you're saying, right, so we look at other companies who are serving the same customer base that we do. Okay? So if where's my stuff gone? There's over here. Right, if this is your target client, okay, and this is you, okay, so this is your product and service. What we're then saying is, right, we want other people who are also talking to this guy, who are selling to him, that we can then, who are non-competitive to us, that we can then basically look to join forces with, to do cross-selling opportunities, to do referrals, to do introductions, to bundle our different products together. So let's say, again, let's go down the running shoe route. So you've got a running shoe shop. So this guy is buying running shoes from you. Okay, so he's one of your ideal clients. He's somebody who would be buying these. So who else would he be likely to be purchasing from? So it's almost like the question is, if you could look at his bank statement, who else would you see that he has bought stuff from in this sort of field? So you might say gym. You might also see healthy eating, so health foods. Okay, so if he's somebody who likes running around, then he might like to fill his body with good stuff to make sure that he can keep on powering down the street. So he might have health foods. Okay, there might be also other sports which he looks at. So there might be, okay, it's kind of like a gym, but you know, like swimming pools. Yeah, you might even have, you know, like an outdoor activity centre. You might enjoy going kayaking, doing other bits and pieces like that. So what you then do is you almost want to encircle your client. So kind of like circle your wagons around him, so to speak. Where you say, right, any time when one of these guys has got a relationship to it, we want to see how we can basically use their leverage. Because if you imagine this is your entire target pool, so let's say you've got that, you guys have got that, he's got that guy's got that. So everyone's got like you know, part of that target pool. So what we want to do is say, right, how can we then cross-refer and introduce and kind of like leverage the relationship that you got to introduce me? So as an example, you then might talk to the gym and say, okay, when someone takes off a gym membership, why don't you give them, in terms of incentivizing them to take the membership, you might say, if you do that, we'll then give you a 10% discount card to Bob's running shoe shop. Likewise, they say, right, if you buy these running shoes today, by the way, you get a 30 days free at this guy's gym. So it's about finding people who are selling and having an active relationship with the same sort of target people that you want to, and then basically forming a little syndicate together where you pool not only your customer base but also your experience, like the lessons that you've learned, and then basically create joint venture opportunities. We have a guide on how to do this on the site. It's called the Mutual Interest Syndicate Guide, so named of course, as you can imagine. And so what you need to do is, there's a link below which will then take you through it, and then that will solve a lot of your problems and a lot of your questions, and will give you all the answers to how to create this. So how to identify those people, how to approach them, and then how to set up and run a syndicate like that. They're very, very powerful, and they will save you a lot of money in terms of marketing. The other thing about it is what they'll also do is then, because you've got relationships, existing relationships that people have got, and because you're leveraging off that, that basically means that any referrals or introductions are doubly powerful, because it's like, if you're a friend of mine and then you introduce me to somebody, I'm going to already have almost like a pre-trusted relationship. Because if you say you like that guy, or you say, you know, God, this is a good guy, you should be working with him, and I like you, that is then transferred. So it's a very, very powerful way of expanding your customer base without spending lots and lots of money on marketing. Because the whole thing about this is it then becomes a barter, and again, mutual interest help group. Very worthwhile doing. So click on the guide below, and the very best of luck. Any questions on that, give us a shout at support@fixrovia.com. We look forward to seeing you soon.